Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to your own astrology channel, Eklavya Astrology. And guys, today we will talk about Sun. Now, why Sun? Sun is the karaka of father. Sun is, it shows your physical self. It's Atma Karak, right? And wherever Sun is placed, it also shows the journey of your father and journey of your own soul in this lifetime. What will you experience? It all you can judge through judging your Sun, knowing about when which sign it is placed and with how many planets it's making its conjunction or aspects. It all tells about the story of your own soul. Wherever sun is placed in your chart, you're born to do something prominently in that area. Sun, wherever sun is placed, it shows the cause of your creation. What is your sole purpose? Why you have taken a birth in this lifetime? What purpose you are going to fulfill? Wherever, in astrology, everybody wants to know what is this purpose of my soul? Purpose, why I have come on this earth. Judge your sun. Look at your sun, the natural atma karak. It will tell you what is your purpose you're supposed to do in that area. Also sun tells why you are born, not only why you are born, but what you are supposed to do in your life, in this life, your soul satisfaction, from where you are getting your soul satisfaction as a person, how you are evolving. What is, we came on this earth, there are certain purpose we are supposed to fulfill in this birth time. What is that purpose, how to fulfill, what all things will go, going to give me a soul satisfaction, where my self respect, the self, my physical self will lead me through in this life. It all you can, you actually judge your sun. Look at your sun to, if you want to know the answer about your own soul journey, your soul identification, your purpose, your cause of creation, anything you want to know about your own self, about how your father's life would be, why your soul has chosen this family, or you're the father. Sun is the karka of first house, right? And it exalted in Aries sign, Martian sign. So it's like, your physical body finally getting a soul to evolve in this lifestyle, in this lifetime. Sun and Mars are both very important planet, right? Doctors have this combination prominently in their chart. If they, Sun and Mars both are in conjunction or in trine to each other, aspecting the Lagna or Lagnesh. Now, why aspecting the Lagna and Lagnesh is important? Whenever you need to understand that whenever a karka of that house aspect the, that house, it increases the value. So when Sun and Mars, which are the Karaka first house, when they aspect Lagna or Lagnesh, it gives the, it gives a very strong boost to the personality, right? Doctors have, Sun and Mars conjunction, aspecting each other. Sun and Mars are in exchange to each other, right? Or Sun is in Martian sign and Mars is in Leo sign, or Sun is in Mars nakshatra, or Mars in the Sun nakshatra. These are all the combination which prominently all the people who are doctors, healer, health sector, Martian, army officials, police, or people who are at a very high position, celebrities like cricketer, fashion models, famous people, they all have this combination. Why? Because they have to maintain a very strict and disciplined lifestyle. Now, that discipline lifestyle is always through sun. Like Hemraj sir always taught us that, Saturn is not the discipline maker, right? It is the sun who make you disciplined, who make you structured. Sun makes us shine. Wherever sun is placed, we are supposed to shine in that area. Sun has that ability. In whichever house it goes, it just brighten up that house. Of course, sun has to be in a, good conjunction. And the previously what I was talking about, sun and Mars conjunction, right? You have to check these connection in D1, D9, and D10 prominently for the doctors and army official. And please let me know in the comment, that key, if you have this combination and you follow a very strict and healthy lifestyle. Why all these profession have this combination or have a prominent sun? Because they are educating not even others about self, but they take they take good care of themselves too. They're taking care of physical self. The physical self become very important. And without sun energy, you can't have that. That is the reason Saturn can't be a karaka of discipline. It is sun who is the karaka of discipline. Whenever a person is going negative in life, whenever they are not having enough energy, they do procrastinate a lot, or they have very laziness, which is the karaka, which is Saturn. So they have been given the remedy of sun, that you get up in the morning and do Surya Namaskar, or do Surya Pranayam, or read Aditya Hriday Stotra. Why? Because sun is very important to get discipline in life. You know, Sun and Mars, they both are actually very important. You need the energy of Sun and Mars both, if you want to be a passionate in your work, or you want to achieve something in life. If really if you think you lack passion in life, if you think you lack energy, and you don't have that energy boost in you, check your sun, check in which connection it is making with Mars, or how the sun is well placed in, not in even D1, but check in D9, D10. Because sun, if sun is in good position, it comes naturally to the person that they want to be number one. They want to become first in life. They want to achieve something in life. Let's explore now sun in different sign, right? From Aries till Pisces, to understand what kind of energy you're carrying. What is your soul purpose? Why you have been created? Your soul purpose. Which things, by doing which things you are evolving as a soul in this lifetime, right? Sun in Aries sign. Sun in Martian sign, it's exalted here. It's very comfortable position for sun, right? It it shows, but you really need to understand from where it is coming. It is coming from Pisces to Aries, right? Pisces is all about sacrifice. You have sacrificed yourself for others, for your family, probably. Now what you got in this lifestyle, in this lifetime, is sun in Aries, right? Sun in Aries is all about being dynamic. As a personality, you're very dynamic. Sun in Aries not only talk about, it's about you, but about your father too. Sun in Aries, father is very strict, disciplined, dynamic, and highly disciplined as a person. Sun in Aries, your father have a very high Martian energy in itself. But in Hitler chart, Sun and Mars are both conjunct. It shows that Hitler's personality, always surrounded by army officials. Sun in Aries, the person itself know how to get things done from other, how to command other, right? They are very commanding, they are very demanding. They know how to get the work done. Sun in Aries makes a person very hard taskmaster. I have seen people with sun in Aries. They always talk to others about how to take care of themselves, their physical self. They're advising all the time. That's why many army officials, doctors have this combination, because they have to educate other about how to take care of your physical self. Father can be from an energy sector, army officials, police, air force, or construction business. Sun with Aries energy, right? Sun in Aries shows how you're strong as a personality. Your father is also a strong personality, and it makes you also very strong as a as a person, very strong. Nobody can dominate them. They, one thing, if Sun in Aries, if you have got sun in Aries, nobody can tame you, actually. You're very strong as a personality. Sun in Aries is very strong headed as a person, but they always get the credit, right, for uplifting the status of their family. They become first in their family because they have achieved which nobody in their family have achieved, or they are into a profession, they're successful in profession in which nobody in their family has actually done something. So in this life, you are here to take care of physical self, not only yours, but you are educating other also. It is making you very disciplined, structured, right? I, me, myself. That's also an agenda of sun in Aries I've seen. Now, if this sun in Aries is afflicted, heart issue, BP issue, injury prone, weak immunity, it all comes in the family, right? It it gives a very self-centered approach then. Here, if sun in Aries is afflicted, it too much of I, me, and myself. I am dominating. It becomes very dominating energy, right? Which is not good. You really, you're very highly aggressive person it makes. Sun in Aries, you know, if in affliction is not very good when it comes to health point of view, and it makes you very, arrogant. I have seen these people are very arrogant. Sun in Taurus and Venus sign, they have to take care of their family. They have to feed others. They are responsible. They have to take the responsibility. Their father also have the same tendency, or maybe the sole bread earner of the family who has to take care of a big family or to feed others. Here, why feeding and food? Because you know that Taurus is associated with this, energy. If it's afflicted, now this sun is in Taurus is afflicted by Rahu, Ketu, or Saturn, then the person doesn't eat on time. In general, you need to understand when sun is in any house, if it's in affliction, right? You don't become disciplined in that area. Simply, the people who skip breakfast, specifically who skip breakfast always have afflicted sun in their chart. It is like a general observation that the people who skip breakfast always have afflicted sun in their birth chart. If sun is afflicted in the birth chart, it gives, specifically in Taurus sign, it gives diseases to the eyes, right? um, Father can belong to food, finance, bank, vehicle industry, or they simply love vehicles, right? Um, Sun in Taurus generally, it gives love to store things. Like they have the tendency to store things, in their home. Also, if Sun is in affliction here, it gives money related cheating to the father. You know, father can get in money scam generally happen with when sun is in Taurus and afflicted. Money related cheating can happen with father or with native too. Sun in Taurus, when in Venus sign, your personality becomes such that people look forward for money from you or resources from you, or generally think, oh, you're very wealthy. You look like, right? Your personality is like you're very wealthy. You may not be, you may or may not. That's the possibility, is always there. But I've seen, people generally look forward for money from you. Now, in this life, you're getting from Aries to Taurus. Now you're getting your sun is in Taurus. Bhog, right? Bhog become very important. When sun is in Aries, it was always talking about what to eat, what not to eat, what is healthy, unhealthy. But in Taurus, sun is in Taurus, you love food. It makes you foodie, right? You love to cherish, food. Like royalty comes naturally to you. Sun in Taurus is always love eating, experimenting with food. Sun in Taurus, when they born, they always create resources for their father. Father is getting money, or father is getting asset, home, or probably they're buying vehicle when the native was born. It always seen when sun is in Taurus. Sun in Taurus, I have seen many people who work for banking industry. They always have their sun connected with the second house, or Taurus sign becomes very prominent, or though other connection are always important, but generally sun and Taurus, food industry, or people who do restaurant business, they are food business, they always have this sun and Taurus energy. Now sun in Gemini, when sun is in Gemini, it's in Mercury sign, right? Now here it is making your, one thing is very sure, that sun in Gemini, if not afflicted, is your father is very skillful, or you yourself must be having some skill related to hands. Native, it makes native very good in communication skills, right? Soul is evolving through having some skill. The soul evolving through skills. This this combination sun and Gemini, if not afflicted, you may get get name and fame, through your own skills. Not even good in communication skill, but interacting with others, right? Pushing others to do things, motivational speech, like, telling others what to do, what not to do, like, you motivate. In journal, you're pushing other is actually now here, it giving you a soul satisfaction, interaction, communication skill, some skill from the hands. You're simply just having some skills. Sun in Gemini is very innovative. It gives innovation skills too. Person, or maybe person must be having some their own way of doing things. They want to do it, I want to do it in my way. That kind of attitude is always there in Sun in Gemini. Sun in Gemini, soul is here to evolve through communication, through innovative skills, right? Through communication skills. The person, people who are in technology, who are in innovations, always have Sun in Gemini. Sun in Gemini, people who learn different languages, or probably in technology. This is the area from where they get name and fame, and even it also tells about their professional life. Now, if Sun in Gemini is afflicted, right, it makes a person who is not able to communicate properly, or not able to express themselves clearly to the others, or probably he hides his personality. Gemini is all about interaction. It's all about exchanging your thought with each other. Now, when Sun is in Gemini, that is the reason people become good writer here, because they're able to, express themselves. They're very good storyteller even, right? Now, this Sun in Gemini also can give you, stars on your shoulders. Obviously, Mars has to make a connection here. Sun, when in Gemini, and Mars is making a connection here, person can be very good in sports too. With Venus, if Sun is with Venus, person is very artistic in nature. Like, you see in Sun in Gemini with Venus, kids who in their childhood, take art and craft as the hobby, because they're very artistic. Even many interior designers I have seen with this combination. Sun is with Moon here, the people, the person who loves traveling and writing while traveling, or maybe simply, they want to be a food blogger. They also have such, obviously Mercury also have to make a connection, but generally they are, the energy gets manifested in this way. Now, if Sun is with Rahu in in Gemini, people who are into web designing, the technology, digital marketing, people who are voiceover artists, people who are, having a social media influencer, they're bloggers, simply like travel blogging or food blogging. Rahu has to make a connection here with Sun. Sun in Gemini always want to push other through communication, right? This is their soul satisfaction comes when they educate others, when they teach others, when they, pushing them through their motivational. They, in general, if Sun is not afflicted in Gemini, people are very good motivational speakers. They're good teachers, they're good writers, poet. They always have a very good Sun energy in Mercury sign. Now, Sun in Cancer. Sun in Cancer in Moon sign, Cancer ruled by Moon, makes person very compassionate, emotional, sensitive. Cancer is a watery sign, right? And ruled by Moon, a water again. So it obvious that it makes soul very compassionate and emotional, sensitive. Now, if this Sun is with Mars here, if the Mars is also associated with Sun here in Cancer, it makes a person very, very, aggressive. They're demanding, they're controlling, disputes, always surrounded by disputes. Agitation is happening in the home life, right? It is, native become very prone toward high BP, or mother may have high BP problem. They always have ego clashes in their houses. Sun in Cancer is good, but when it makes a connection with Mars here, Mars is not good in Cancer. So it makes a person very aggressive in nature. In general, ego clashes are always happening with such people. Sun in Cancer, if not afflicted, person is very compassionate. right? They're very, they want to nourish other. They want to heal other emotionally. They want to heal other psychologically. They love to motivate other through, or they love to heal other emotionally, because emotions become very sensitive. In their previous life, they must have lacked nourishment in their lives. This time they have got now, sun in Cancer, making them very compassionate, making, they want to nourish other, educating other what to eat. Oh, this is good for your health, eat this. And or maybe have, offer food. Offering food to other becomes very important. Even native, if native is not having such personality, then must be father have, because this is, it's a very nice energy. The soul is very happy nourishing other. Such native, when sun is in Cancer, when born, there must be, when they born, father must have seen a change in their living place, or father is in traveling job, some change, big change is happening in father's life when the native is born with sun in Cancer. Now, sun is in Cancer, evolve. How the sun, how the life of a person is evolving through nourishment, through healing other, through, nourishment, giving nourishment to other, doing public work, doing something from, general public, helping others. This is the kind of nature person have, such people are, I've seen sun in Cancer people, even watching others in pain, sometimes they cry easily. Have seen many people with sun in Cancer, when they look to other, the people who feeding other kids, like going into, feed dogs, feeding kids, or feeding journal, going to old age homes, and giving the donations. I've seen sun in Cancer energy is very prominent in their chart. Now, sun and Leo. Now, sun in Leo is, a comfortable position for sun. Why? Because sun is in its own sign, after all. Native is very, very having a very strong aura or strong personality. Father also may have very strong personality, Sun in Leo is always being respected by others, and they don't like dominance. You can't dominate them. Sun in Leo will rebel then. Sun in Leo generally very lucky in life, or get center of attraction by by not doing anything. Maybe because of their father, they get name and fame easily, or they get name and fame easily through their first child too. Sun in Leo is, they are. I have seen a very, a strong personality. Yes, but many good astrologers too have this combination, because they are very good in speculation too. Many good astrologers either have sun in Gemini, sun in Leo, sun in Aquarius too. They all have a very, sun in Scorpio. Again, occult Jyotish comes very easily to them. Now, this also becomes sun in Leo. They are here for rule. They're here to lead others. Very good leadership qualities they get. And they may have association with government or government job, though other parameters, matters too. Now, sun in Leo in 8th house. If somebody has this position, I have seen people leaving the job, government job, when they have sun in Leo in 8th house. While leaving their job, they are just leaving their job and coming into the speculation or Jyotish. This is also one of a such combination. Sun in Leo, native himself or his father may have a knowledge of Vedas, Vedant, or occult, Jyotish. It comes naturally to them. Sun in Leo makes a very enlightened soul, right? I have seen them. They are very enlightened, very, they carry a very strong aura with them. Many, such, they very good leadership skills. At a lead positions, they are working. Sun in Leo, many teachers, professor, good, good teachers and professor have this combination, because they are really good in teaching other, in, showing light to other, guiding other. Now, sun in Virgo. Virgo is a sign of disease. We all know, Shadripus, right? When sun goes in Virgo, it gives native may not be able to take care of himself. Even if you open a gym for them, they'll not be able to go, right? But the native becomes very dedicated towards their father, they are in service of their father. Like maybe for father, sun in Virgo, father is involved in some kind of disease or litigation dispute. So native has to help him to come out of it, all this, right? Sun in Virgo, father can be a doctor, lawyer, auditor, can be a profession which can manifest in this. Native, sun in Virgo, native himself has the quality to become a very good doctor. It is one of the combination. Sun in Virgo gives a very good quality or a profession. If you want to know about the profession, Virgo, it's auditor, fault finder, lawyer, doctor, right? Sun in Virgo, father in Mercurian sign, always give one thing is very sure, that learning ability is very good with father and native too. But here in Mercurian sign, father can be younger, looking younger than his age, very business minded. But in affliction, can give, intestine issues, lower abdomen issues, kidney problem, filtration. There is a problem in filtration. So kidney, liver, stomach, these areas can be very sensitive for the father and the native itself. When sun is in Virgo, you are either a very healthy, you follow very healthy lifestyle, or you are a health freak, or you are very prone toward, disease, or you're always surrounded by disease. Itself shows the energy of sun, whether it's afflicted or not. When it's not in affliction, it can manifest in a very good way, wherein it is making you going towards healthy lifestyle, having your stomach area is very good, you're a doctor or healer or auditor, or but if in affliction, all the wrong side of Virgo get manifested here in native's life or native's father life. Sun in Virgo gives a very competitive qualities to the native. Now, your soul is evolving through competing, right? uh, Either you become a conflict solver or conflict maker. That all depends on the energy of the sun which is there in the chart. Sun in Virgo native enjoy competition, arguments, litigation, disputes. This is the energy, fights, they really want to, they enjoy it. Soul is evolving through resolving, fighting back to diseases, or maybe teaching other. Sun in Virgo can take you to the medical line, wherein you're helping others to fight back your, diseases. If sun is with Mars here, then you are a good lawyer who is, helping others to come out of litigations or disputes. Depends on if it's in affliction, of course it manifests in a negative way. Sun in Virgo is very good for the competitive qualities. You carry such a personality, such a dominant personality, especially with Mars, that even your enemies, afraid of you. Your enemies can't stand in front of you. This, you give such aura, to your enemies or to people in general, right? That you're very powerful. It gives a very powerful kind of vibes when it comes to your learning ability is concerned. When it comes to your profession, like you are in medical line, you are a lawyer, you're an auditor, in general, you're very strong. It gives a very strong vibes to the native. Now, sun in Libra. Libra is a Venus sign, right? And sun is debilitated here. Sunset is a time when sun disappear from the sky, right? This is what happens in Libra. You have to remove your ego, yourself. You have to leave the ego, right? For the sake of relationship. This is what is the message of, sun in Libra. Father must be, father must be a person who loves luxury, food, clothing, liquor, because native also have such nature. Soul is here evolving through what? Through experiencing luxury. Soul is evolving through what? Through bhoga vilas. They want to enjoy life. Sun in Libra wants to enjoy life. And, but if in case if you have ego issues, because of other combination in your chart, then this sun in Libra is bound to give you relationship issues. You will have that ego clashes more often happening in your relationship. Father or father-in-law sometimes become the reason of, relationship issues in your married life. Now, Sun in Libra, the energy of Sun is weak here, right? Such native need motivation from other. They lack self motivation, so they need others to push themselves to achieve something in life. Though if this Sun is a Neech Bhang, right, then these are the justice lover people. Sun in Libra, if in Neech Bhang or is with Mars, a good energy, we with Venus, it gives up people who are, like judges, judiciary system, or they're justice lover. And if not in Neech Bhang, not in, or having the affliction, even from Sun in Libra, having affliction from Rahu, Ketu, or Saturn, then too, because Saturn is exalted in Libra, right? And Sun is debilitated here. So light is not there. The native is not able to guide others properly. Lack self motivation, physical self, not able to work on physical self, right? Not able to take care of themselves, not able to express themselves fully in front of the people, can't have leadership quality, right? They're very good at the back of the stage. They don't want to lead from the front, they want to lead from the back. If Sun is in Libra and Venus is not in a good position, then to relationship issues are bound to happen. One thing. Secondly, Venus, if not in a good position and Sun is in Libra, then you will lack luxuries in life. You lack money in life. You lack, you have to sacrifice in the relationship, or your spouse is coming from a lower cadre. Like if you are a very well educated, she may not be from the same background, or he may not be the same background. If you are from a very rich family, very influential family, she or he may not be from the same cadre. Sun in Libra also gives eyes issues. And generally native have very weak immunity system becomes very weak here, right? And but Sun in Libra, if it sits in seventh house for Aries ascendant, I'm talking about Aries ascendant, Sun is in Libra, aspects Lagna. It gives boost to the personality. It helps Lagna. Why? Because the Karka of self is aspecting the Karka. Though it's weak, I know the people will say that it's weak, but still it will, strengthen the Lagna. It will give boost to the Lagna. See, Sun in Libra is debilitated or weak, showing the condition of father is also very weak, right? Or maybe father is too much involved into the luxuries. Native himself has a habit of going into the addictions, or probably if other, combinations are there, or generally enjoying life. They want to enjoy the life, right? Or maybe father have a very weak, weak condition, weak, materialistically very weak, I would say. It's not about anything, but materialistic, when it comes to materialistic things, yes, the condition may be very weak. And Sun in, Libra, if with Venus or with Mars, then the complete scenario will change. Now, when Sun is in Libra, one thing is for sure, if it's with Mars or with Jupiter or aspecting by Jupiter, people go into the public work. They love to resolve the conflict of others, or probably resolving other people's conflict in relationship, in marriage, right? And they become a public figure, or negotiating with others, interacting with others becomes very easy for them, right? Now, Sun in Scorpio. Sun in Scorpio in Martian sign. It's a Martian sign. Now, soul from Bhog, right? Experiencing luxury, coming into the Scorpio. Makes native occultist, research minded, very innovative. Sun in Scorpio, right, gives a habit to nature. It's a nature of a native that he hide things. Or maybe father have such nature to hide things from others. Father may be from a background of lawyer, auditor, police, navy, army, right? Maybe from an electricity department. A native also may have such inclination towards going into such work areas only. If Sun in Scorpio is afflicted, right, it makes a person injury prone, disease, surgery is happening to native's father, or native also is involved in such health issues. Virgo again have a self-doubting nature. When Sun is in Virgo, again a self-doubting nature, and Sun in Scorpio again have the same quality, self-doubting nature. If this sun is with Mars, then it's good. Otherwise, generally sun in Scorpio is weak. It's coming from directly from Libra to Scorpio generally. But if it this sun has these association with Mars or Jupiter, then of course results gets changed here. Sun in Scorpio, though, gives a very bold personality to native or his father. Scorpio is what? Scorpio is a sign of both poison and nectar. Amrit Manthan, the churning of ocean happens in Scorpio. So generally, if it has seen in life of native's father or native himself that, in the initial life, they have to drink many poison or have to face many transformation, many issues in their life, so that later in their life, Amrit, nectar came, they actually have seen many transformation in their life. Occult come easily, naturally to them. Sun in Scorpio is a very good position in case if somebody wants to go in army, police, want to be an auditor or, want to be lawyer, want to be in a position because it makes a bold personality. If with Mars or Jupiter, really Sun in Scorpio is good for all these professions. Now, Sun in Sagittarius. See, Sagittarius, Sun is in Jeev Karka, Jupiter sign. Sagittarius, you know, uh, such native were born in such a family where, religious talks are happening or religious ceremonies are happening. Father is very much educated or knowledgeable, or father is involved in such, is very religious and involved frequently in the, ceremonies which is happening in the house. Sun in Sagittarius can make a native a very foresighted person. Such natives have long-term goals in life. They don't believe in short-term or having shortcuts in life. They don't believe. They believe in long-term. What are the long-term goals of my life and I want to achieve? Sun in Sagittarius is a very good position for Sun, right? And it shows that through your past life deeds, you're born into such a noble family, or you're born through a very knowledgeable and mature father. Your father is a very enlightened soul too. Sun in Sagittarius, the soul is evolved through what? Through learning, to exploring the world, traveling. Sun in Sagittarius, they are generally good in their communication, though it's written or verbal communication. They're very good in their communication. So here, Sun in Sagittarius, father maybe from a finance, banking, treasury like RBI, or teacher, professor, or a very public figure. He may be manifest in such a way. Sun in Sagittarius is a very nice position sun to be there because it's a Jupiter sign. Here, it gives a very positive aura. Aura is, wherever they're going, they're like, natural leader. People look up to them. People want to talk to them and share their problem or have the solution. They want solution from them. Sun in Sagittarius is again, I would say, a very good position, if not in affliction. If in affliction, then person may have problem in learning. Right. Father is totally don't believe in religion, or they are, this is, then it become a difficult. Then the reverse thing you can manifest in the native's life. Now, Sun in Capricorn, it's again a very good position for Sun. Sun is a very comfortable position. Dominance, leadership qualities come naturally to such people. They like to arrange things in a proper way, right? Doing things their own way. They really give 100% to whatever they are doing, right? So that is the reason they don't look forward for criticism, because they know that they have given their 100% in whatever thing they are doing. Sun in Capricorn is, having the maximum directional strength, दिग्बल जिसको हम बोलते हैं, which makes them perfectionist. They look forward for perfection in whatever life. See, when Sun is in Virgo, through fault finding, you are going into the perfection side too. But in Sun in Capricorn is born with the perfection. They are, they don't want to be perfect. They are perfect. And that's how their approach in life, that I am perfect. Don't give me, any direction what to do, what not to do. I am on my own way. Here sun in Capricorn becomes very self oriented, because it's comfortable position for sun, so it's very easy for them to take care of their self, like going to gym, sports, or taking care of their own personality is very, comes naturally to them. Here, if Saturn is in difficult position or sun is in affliction, then procrastination issues comes in, sun in Capricorn. Sun in Capricorn, if in affliction, gives a very, not only procrastination, but they are very dominating. They want to dominate in relationships, right? They generally have a very commanding nature. They don't listen to other. They don't take advices from other, right? I am on my own way. Whatever I'm doing perfect. Don't teach me, don't preach me. That's how the nature become of a person. Their ego is very fragile. They you can hurt their ego very easily. They are like easily hurt by their because of ego. If sun is in Capricorn with Mars in a good position, then such people have seen working in industrial automation sector. Industrial automation sector, which is, you have seen, it's booming right now in India, and many people who have sun and Mars in Capricorn in a good position work for such areas. But if sun is in Capricorn and in affliction, then they are not good leaders. Then their own subordinate is making them to work for themselves, right? They can't lead. They're unorganized. Their desk is always full with files, or whatever they are doing. In general, if there is a female also, in general, it's a difficult arranging the house, right? They difficult in managing the household activities even. Sun in Capricorn, the soul is evolving through what? Through karma, to performing the karma, to have that perfection in whatever they are doing, right? This is how soul is evolving in this. Sun in Capricorn is helping others to build career, right? They get some skill, or they get skill from their father. They are like their father, like whatever their father is doing, they are doing the same, in a same way, or in a same way, proper manner. They look like their father a lot, and they sometimes come to clear the pending karma of their father. Sun in Capricorn manifest like this also. They're very they're generally very admirable of their father's nature, or their lineage, or their family background. They're very good in relation with their father. If sun in Capricorn is afflicted, then eyes issue, and especially knees related issue comes to native life or native's father life. Sun in Capricorn makes a person very idealistic in approach. Their father may be idealistic, they have an idealistic approach, and native also admire about this about their father, that they are very happy about their idealistic approach in life. They themselves are very idealistic, right? Now, sun in Aquarius when come, see, from Capricorn, the soul is coming now in, Aquarius. Capricorn is all about hard work, right? Performing karma, bringing perfection. But in Aquarius, it's all about smart work, how smartly you work, right? You don't need to be a hard worker. You need to be a smart worker, is what sun in Aquarius is all about. Sun in Aquarius is, research minded. They're innovative, right? They want to do something new in their life, hatke, like, different from others. Their soul always look forward for, like, I want to be different from other. It's a Rahu sign, never to forget that. Apart from Saturn, Aquarius co-lord is Rahu. So they want to be different from others. They don't want to be like, oh, you look like you're copying someone, or you like this. They don't like that. They look forward for their originality a lot. They are very innovative. Their father must have faced some relationship issues, or they have something very hidden in their own relationship also manifest here, if the affliction is there in sun in Aquarius. Also, sun in Aquarius loves to work behind the camera. Sun in Aquarius, the confidence come late in life, right? Initially they face struggle in life. Either their life or native's father life sees struggle in initial stage, and later the person is look forward for or going towards name and fame. Sun in Aquarius person wants to have name and fame. They want to that is the reason they work for social media influencer have this sun in Aquarius, or social media, digital marketing, or online work, YouTube, so Instagram. This all comes very easily to them. Now, Sun in Aquarius, and if Saturn is exalted in Libra, then it becomes a very good position to excel in their career. I've seen people who have achieved a heights in their career have such combination. Sun in Aquarius always give a authoritative, always want to have an authoritative position or name, fame in general in life. They look forward for, and they gets to. Now, if Sun in Aquarius is afflicted, then person can have addiction, mobile addiction, social media addictive, always on a social media, always posting something, or looking forward for ways and means to go viral over social media. That's how, if affliction is there, then this manifests like this also. But Sun in Aquarius, if it's in a good position, then people who work for AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, IT, always have a laptop to work. They always working over laptop, learning technology, right? Something related to technology always manifest in their life. Sun in Aquarius always want to be look different from others, right? They want to bring, see, Aquarius is making network. So Sun in Aquarius, soul is, very good in making what they're making in big, networks, or very good in making connection also with people, spreading the knowledge. There is some ancient knowledge which they want to spread in this lifetime also, become Sun in Aquarius. So many people who learn occult Jyotish comes under Sun in Aquarius, who wants to spread the knowledge which is lost or which is hidden from others. Now, desire of the soul when Sun in Aquarius is to get name, fame, right? To have that power, position in life, in general, a comfortable life they want to live. And they get that too. I've seen that. I've seen that in many chart. If there is a positive, charts orientation has to be positive or negative. If the chart orientation, not even in D1, but when you look that sun from D1 to D9 to D10 and D6, if you go in all the charts and you see the energy, then it manifests in their life. They get name and fame. Now, Sun in Pisces. Sun in Pisces is coming through desire fulfillment. Aquarius, the desires are there and fulfillment of desire is happening in Sun in Aquarius. But when Sun in Pisces, it's all about sacrificing themselves. They have sacrificing nature. They love to sacrifice their belonging, or people involved in too much of donation, right? They're doing too much of donations also in life. They are generally very compassionate and very helpful in nature. Sun in Pisces. Now, Pisces, Sun is coming from Aquarius, right? A desire fulfillment. From desire fulfillment to now Pisces, a sacrificing nature. Aquarius was all about desire and the fulfillment of desire. But when it in Pisces, again a Jupiter sign, Pisces, here soul wants to sacrifice. Here, you sometimes they sacrifice their belonging. They have that self-sacrificing nature, always in service to other, always sacrificing their own comfort zone for others. This is how Sun in Pisces manifest. Now, soul is evolving through what? Soul is not concerned about self in Pisces. Soul is, it's all about others. It all about, talking all about liberation of the soul, mukti. They always want to get enlightenment. Again, enlightened soul. Sun in Pisces, again, enlightened soul too, if not in affliction. If in affliction, because Venus get exalted in Pisces sign, then person wants to have a luxurious life. They want to enjoy many luxuries, expensive clothes. Female with such placement, if Sun is in Pisces and in affliction, then females who are very regular, going to saloon, very taking care of themselves, always been beautify thing. They always want to look beautiful, expensive clothes, expensive items they want to have. This is a kind of energy that manifest here. Sun in Pisces is very compassionate and helpful nature, healing nature. They heal others. They actually have a desire to heal others. right? Emotionally be present for other people. They, very believe in donation, donating their things or donating money to, regularly in donation. They want to, soul wants to have a, a guru like person in life where they can evolve, right? They learn about Vedant or Vedas, scriptures, reading religious books is comes very, naturally to them. Because here, sun is, if not afflicted here, is a very good position for a soul. It's an old soul. Sun Pisces is like an old soul who is very, compassionate and healing toward other. Child get very attracted to such, natives because they have that healing aura with them. They are naturally very, compassionate and very helpful in nature. So people get attracted, especially small kids or small animals comes, near to them very easily. So, guys, this was all about sun and different sign. I know that was very basic. Many information I've left. Hemraj sir has shared many layers of sun in different sign and what are all conjunction and everything. Maybe later we will explore those areas and have more videos. Maybe I'll make more frequent videos with you all. Till then, thank you so much for the love and support you have given for my first solo video. I'm very thankful towards you all. Thank you, everyone.